Well, Arbor Week is a designated time to remind us of the importance of planting trees. And you know, it's also a good time to plant a tree maybe in honor of a special event or that special person in your life, and that's what we've done here at our studio gardens. In lieu of Arbor Week, we've actually planted a tree which is a white redbud in honor of Oklahoma Gardening's 20th anniversary and the previous host who've helped bring the show to the level that it's at. And you'll see that we've put in just a temporary tag here while we're waiting on a permanent one. But you know, a lot of times when we get all excited about a tree planting event, we take for granted the actual proper planting procedures, and that's what I want to remind you again, the importance to help ensure the success of your tree planting project. Now, first of all, remember that choosing the right tree for your location is very important. Do you have full shade, full sun, part shade or part sun? Make sure you look at those recommendations. And whatever you do, be sure and look up before planting. That way you'll avoid planting trees under power lines. Also, diversification is very important. Look and see which trees are planted in your neighborhoods to make sure that you alternate those trees and don't plant all the same species. And remember to plant the tree at the same depth that was grown, but in a much wider planting hole. And we usually suggest that you just avoid any soil amendments or starter fertilizers until after the tree is established. And it's also very important to mulch around the tree to keep the weeds from competing and also to keep the weed eater and lawnmower away and help conserve moisture later in the summer. Don't forget to water the trees for several weeks after they've been planted, and especially again during the hot, dry summer. And remember, it takes a couple of 3 years for a tree to get established, and you need to check on them and make sure everything's going well during that time period. Now, Arbor Week starts this weekend, so you've got a week's time to plant trees and get things organized. And remember, this is truly one investment that will help future generations. So I encourage you to plant a tree for Arbor Week in 1995.